Hi, kids! My name is Teacher Virginia. Today we're going to explore the exciting world of air transport. Let's look at how different flying machines take to the skies. First, we have airplanes. Airplanes have wings and powerful engines that help them fly high in the sky. The engines push the airplane forward, and the wings lift it up into the air. Airplanes are great for traveling long distances quickly. Next, we have helicopters. Helicopters have big spinning blades on top called rotors. These rotors lift the helicopter straight up into the air and can even make it hover in one place. Helicopters are perfect for reaching places that are hard to get to by airplane. Now let's look at jets.
This is the easiest way on how you can create educational videos for kids and start uploading them on your YouTube channel and begin adding value to kids and parents out there. And the question that I get a lot is, can you monetize these videos? And the answer is yes, these videos can be monetized. For example, when we click on this channel, we can copy the URL of this channel and we can go to LearnerTube. And we can check if this channel is monetized by pasting the URL here and clicking on enter. So LearnerTube will analyze the channel and tell you if the channel is monetized or it is not monetized. And here it says this channel is monetized, so this is a perfect spot. So the first thing that we'll need to do is to write a script, which we can do in 3 easy ways. We can write the script ourselves, or we can use AI tools to write the script for us, or we can hire somebody on Fiverr to write the script for us. In this video, we're going to use an AI tool to help us write the script, and this AI tool is ChatGPT. So once we are on ChatGPT, we're going to give it this simple prompt, which says, create a video that introduces children to various types of air transport, such as airplanes, helicopters, jet, and hot air balloons. Include funny animations and simple explanation of how each type works. This is a very easy prompt, which I've also included the characters that I want to be involved in my lesson. So I'll click on enter. ChatGPT has gone ahead to give us the lesson that we must teach to the kids in form of an animated video. So when we look carefully, we have the introduction and we have the animation, which is a cheerful animated host. So this will be like our narrator, and this is what the narrator has to say. Hi kids, today we're going to explore the exciting world of air transport and so forth. Then we have the second scene, which introduces the airplane. According to our animation, it has guided us that we need to show a colorful airplane taking off, flying, and landing. We also have the helicopter. From there, we have the jet, and we have the hot air balloon. We also have the conclusion here at the bottom. So after reading everything carefully, what you have to do is, when you feel that there is need that you may change some words or how they've been arranged, you can simply do that. There are a lot of AI tools that you can use to humanize the text or paraphrase the text. So once you finish working on your text, paraphrasing it, what you simply have to do from there is copy everything. And once we copy everything, we're going to change this text into an audio. And to do that, we're going to use 11 Labs. So once we are on 11 Labs, I will leave the link to all these tools in the description because most of them can be used for free. Come to your left and click on where it says speech. So once speech is selected, make sure that text to speech is also selected because we also have speech to text. From there, all you have to do is paste in the lesson that you had copied from your doc. So from there, what you have to do is scroll to the bottom and come to where there is this play button. Here it's written a kids lesson. Yours may be written something different because in my previous video, I was using kids lesson to demonstrate how you can use 11 Labs. If you've not watched that video, you can check it out. So you can click on kids lesson. Here you'll find a number of different AI voices that you can use, and believe me, they are monetizable. And if you do not like any voice here, 11 Labs has provided for you. You can come to where it says find more voices, or you can go to your far end left and click on voices. It will all land you to the same place. So click on voices and it will bring us to this interface. So what you have to do from here is come to where it says library. From here, you will find different forms of voices that you can use, from narrative and story to conversational to characters and animation and social media, entertainment. The list is quite huge. So since we are creating animated video, we're going to choose characters and animation. So once character and animation is selected, there are these voices that we didn't find in the default setting of 11 Labs. So what you have to do from there is listen to some of these voices and go for the one that you prefer. If you love the way it sounds, all you have to do is click on where it says add to my voices. and this box bar will pop up. So what you have to do from here is you can rename it by giving it a name that you easily remember and find if you would love to use the same voice in your next project. So for example, let's name it Air Transport. Once that is done, we can click on where it says Add Voice and click on Finish. So our voice is added to our library. What you have to do is go back to where it says Speech and scroll down and click on this button. For me, it says Kids Lesson. Yours might be a bit different. So click on it and we can scroll down a little bit and we will find Air Transport here under the word Profession. So as for me, I'll leave it the way it is because I like this voice, and what I have to do from there is click on Generate Speech. Okay, if you like the way it sounds, all you have to do is come to the bottom here on your right hand side and click on the download button, and your audio will be downloaded into your PC. So this takes us to the final step, which is creating the entire video. Remember, we said we're going to create this video using Canva, and it is free to use. It also has a paid plan, but you can use it for free. What we have to do is come to where it says create a design, and we'll scroll down to where it says video. Select the ratio to be 1920 by 1080. So once this blank canvas opens up, what we simply have to do is to create a background. What I would love you to do is choose a background that suits what you're talking about. It doesn't limit you to create just one background, but you can create a number of backgrounds that suits your video. So for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to use one background. So to create our background, we're going to come to where it says Elements, and from here we'll search for Skies, and we'll come to Graphics. So from here, what we have to do is select an image that will look outstanding and with high quality. So let's try this one. So we're going to increase the size to that much, and yeah, like that. So this is perfect. From here, what we have to do is we need to upload the audio that we had generated from 11 Labs by just coming to Uploads and come to Audio, select Files. So this is the audio. Click on Open, and our audio will be uploaded to 11 Labs. So from there, what you have to do is we can select the audio, and it will be dragged here at the bottom of the image. From here, what we have to do is we need to listen to the audio, and from there we need to add in characters where we're supposed to add in characters. And the other thing that we can do is we can animate this background image by making it move around a bit so that it's not just so boring to the kids. So there are two ways we can animate the image. So the first way is we can animate it by selecting the image and coming to our left at the bottom here and clicking on Apps and searching for Image Animate, which is this one, and we can select it like that. And from there we can choose the motion range and put it to 6, and from there we can choose the motion strength and seconds. I'll leave it the way it is, and from there we can select the motion tools. I'll use the AI tools, but you can choose the parallax motion, which gives you more tools and more control over your animation, like choosing the horizontal side, how you want it to move, but I would leave it to AI motion. And from there, what I simply have to do is click on Generate. So the second way we can add some motions and animation to our still image is by downloading it as a PNG file. So we come to Share and we click on Download. And we do not download it as a video, but we download it as a PNG file. Click on Download. And once we download, we can go to leapix.ai.com. And from here, we can sign up for free by clicking on the sign up button. And once you sign up, what you have to do is upload your image here. You can drag your image and upload it here, or you can just click on the upload button. So you can drag your file there. So look at how it has been animated. This is just perfect for our video. So you can choose different animation styles from here at the bottom. The one that is selected by default is the perspective animation style. So you can choose the vertical, horizontal, or circle or zoom. It depends with what you're working with. Then the amount of motion, I love the amount of motion that it has added to me, and the animation length. In most cases, it's about 10 seconds. That's the maximum you can go. On the focus point, I just love how everything is. From there, I know you can see these watermarks. What you have to do is click on Export. We'll select it as an MP4 3D motion and we'll click on Next. Okay, so the standard size will cost us 30 credits. I have 330 credits, and the custom size will cost us 60 credits. Let's just go for the standard one. And when you look carefully here, it says no watermarking and commercial use included. So what I'll simply do from there, I'll click on next. From there, what I have to do is I can repeat the animation when I add +1, which means it will be for 20 seconds or 40 seconds. It's all up to you. So once that is done, the cost of our credit, like we said, it will be 30. We click on export. Congratulations, your export is ready to download. Or just click on download. So once our animated video has been downloaded, we'll go to our downloads and we'll upload our video to Canva. So once our 40-second video has been uploaded, what we simply have to do is we can delete this one and we can replace it with the video that we've just animated. So we select it like that and we'll make it fill the screen like that. This is perfect. Look at the sky and the clouds, the way they are moving. It's just so excellent. And if you're enjoying this video, remember to give it a like. It will really mean a lot to us. So from there, what we need to do is we need to listen to our audio and begin now cutting our video, adding some transition and some text animation and bringing in our characters to life. I'll walk you through the entire step. Do not click off this video. Let me walk you through each step by holding your hand. So what we'll simply do is we'll play the video.
Hi, kids. My name is Teacher Virginia. Today we're going to explore the exciting world of air transport. Let's look at how different flying machines take to the skies. First, we have airplanes.
Okay, so this is perfect. So the first part is the narrator introducing herself and what the kids will learn in the video. So what I would love us to do is it's to have a narrator standing in front and introducing herself to the kids in the lesson. So to have a narrator standing in front and talking to the kids, what we can simply do is we can go to Google and search for Adobe Express, and from there we can click on animate from audio. And once this page opens up, what we simply have to do is come to where it says start now. Number one, we need to look for a character that we're going to use as our teacher or a reference teacher for our video. So we can click on all and we can search for people or young people. We'll scroll down and we can select Bertie like that. And from there, what we simply have to do is choose the background. So we can choose a transparent background or anything that we can see from here. And from there, we can choose the aspect ratio. I'll select the landscape, and from there what we simply have to do is click on browse. We can click on browse or we can click on record to record our own audio. So the audio has to be the maximum of 2 minutes. So I'll click on browse and I'll select the audio that we had generated from 11 Labs and I'll wait for it to load. In a couple of minutes our audio will be ready together with our character. So it will not allow us to download it with a transparent background, so open it in Adobe Express. And the only thing it needs is a background color. Okay, so choose the background color and I'll select it to be white. And from there, what I simply have to do is click on download and our video be downloaded. Okay, so once our animation is ready, what we simply have to do is click on it and upload it to Canva. Perfect. So once our animation is uploaded, what we simply have to do is click on it. And from here, what we simply have to do is, well, it is still selected. We'll come to where it says edit video. And we'll come to where it says remove background or background remover. Okay, so from there, what we simply have to do is we can increase the size of up to that much. Okay, perfect. And we can place our animation here. And after increasing the size like that, while it is still selected, we can click on animate. And we can come to and we can drag it here at the far end and we can click on where it says create an animation and we will drag it so that it comes to the center like this. Perfect. And from here, what we simply have to do is we'll make it smooth like that and we'll reduce the speed to that much. Okay, so this is perfect. From there, what I simply have to do is to listen to it and see the way to move.
Hi, kids. My name is Teacher Virginia.
Okay, so from here, what I simply have to do, because there are two audios playing in the background, so I will click on our character like that and I'll go to the audio section here on top and I will reduce the sound up to 0. I'll just mute the sound so that we only remain with one sound in the background. Meanwhile, the animation and the audio sound, they're just perfect and in the same motion. So once that is done, I'll play to hear the word sound.
Hi kids, my name is Teacher Virginia. Today we're going to explore the exciting world of air transport. Let's look at how different flying machines take to the skies.
Okay, so here where it says first, what I simply have to do is to split the pages and introduce the next character to the scene. I will left click and come to where it says split pages, and our pages will be splitted like that. So here I need to introduce the character to the scene.
First, we have airplanes.
Okay, so here where it says first we have airplanes, I will add an airplane. Now before I add an airplane, I will resize my character and I'll place my character here at the center like that. And what I'll simply have to do is I'll click on custom and I'll remove the animation. So delete the path like that. Perfect. And from here, what I simply have to do is, since the airplane is the one which is being introduced first, I'll come to the far end left side of Canva and I'll click on elements and I'll search for airplane. And while graphic is still selected, I will choose an airplane that will suit my preference. Okay, this is perfect. So let's select this one, which is already animated. So what we simply have to do while airplane is still selected, we'll come to where it says animate and we'll create an animation for the plane. So hold the plane like this and we'll move the plane like that in the sky up to the far end like that. So as we can see the way it's moving, so what we simply have to do is we need to make it move steady. So we can select smooth and from there we can reduce the speed to that much and we can add in some motional effect here at the bottom. That's if we want to, but I'll leave it just the way it is and I'll play to see the way it looks. Okay, so here where it says next, I will split the pages again, then I'll add the next character to the scene. So split the pages like that. This is perfect. I'll select the third page and I'll delete the plane. So the next example of air transport is the helicopter. So while we are still in elements, we'll search for helicopter and we will come to graphics and we'll search for a helicopter. I love this already animated one, but we can search for other helicopters to see which one would suit our video. Okay, so we'll select this one and what we simply have to do is we need to resize the helicopter like that and we'll place the helicopter here and we'll animate the helicopter as well so that it can move from this part to this part. So click on animate and we'll click on create an animation and we'll allow the helicopter to move like that. Okay, perfect. Then we'll make it move very steady and we'll reduce the speed to that much. So what we simply have to do from here is we need to listen to it and watch it and see the way it's moving. So here where it says now let's look at jets, again we'll split the pages and go to elements and search for jets and bring the jet to the scene and click on animation and animate the jet like that. Same applies with the hot air balloon. So once all our animations are done, so the next thing that we need to do is to add some text animations and some transition to make it so interesting. So to add in some transition, what we simply have to do is hover your mouse to the bottom of two different clips and you find this button here which says add transition. So just click on it and on your left there are different type of transitions that will pop up in which you have to choose one of them. If you do not like transitions, you can just leave it flow like that. So I'll select the slide transition and from there I need to add in another transition here on my second and third clip. You can use the same transition just to make it standard or you can use different transitions. It's all up to you. So first you click on the slide transition and from there what you simply have to do is play it, see the way it looks. Where you need to do some adjustments, please do the adjustment until you come up with that perfect video for your YouTube channel. Once that is done, what we simply have to do is add in some text animation. So how we're going to do that is very simple. All you have to do is come to where it says text and there are these different text styles that you can choose from. For example, let's select this one and we can delete the bottom part and we can just remain with this one. And from here, we can type in something that we want to show up on the screen. For example, something that says, hello kids. We can place it at the center like that and we can double click on it. And from there, what we can choose, we can add some effects to it like this. Let's say we choose this one. And here we can choose the color of the effect. Let's say we need red, something like that. And from there, if we like the way it looks, we can come to where it says animate And from there, we can choose different forms of animation, how we would love them to pop up on the screen. Let's say we love this one. We can add it like that. And from here, we can play and see the way it looks. Okay, so this is perfect. So here on the next page, this is where it introduces the plane. So we can add some text animation that says plane, and we can add a background feel to make it interesting and outstanding. So what I mean is this. So we can click on this text and we can duplicate it. So once it's duplicated, we can drag it to the next page like that. So it's here on the next page. So from here, what we simply have to do is click it and just type the word airplane. We can resize it like that, and we can place it anywhere we feel like placing it. From there, we can change the effect, we can change the animation style so that it looks outstanding. So it applies with the third page and the entire page. Now, finally, to make it even more interesting and more appealing to the kids, we need to add in some background music. Now, the best place where I recommend that you get background music that do not have copyright issues and everything, it's by coming into Epidemic Sound. Once you sign up on Epidemic Sound using the link in the description, it will bring you to this dashboard. So here you can come to discover, or you can select on music, or you can select on sound effect. So I would suggest you get some sound effect that represent the characters that we are showing to the kids, like the airplane. You can search for some sound effects for an airplane and for a jet and for a helicopter, and from there add them to your video to make it even interesting. And after that is done, we can simply add in some background music to make it even more interesting. So this is the end of the tutorial.
Hi kids! My name is Teacher Virginia. Today we're going to explore the exciting world of air transport. Let's look at how different flying machines take to the skies. First, we have airplanes. Airplanes have wings and powerful engines that help them fly high in the sky. The engines push the airplane forward, and the wings lift it up into the air. Airplanes are great for traveling long distances quickly. Next, we have helicopters. Helicopters have big spinning blades on top called rotors. These rotors lift the helicopter straight up into the air and can even make it hover in one place. Helicopters are perfect for reaching places that are hard to get to by airplane. Now let's look at jets. Jets are a type of airplane, but they have super powerful engines that let them fly very fast. Some jets are used for travel, while the military uses others. They can fly so fast that they break the sound barrier. Finally, we have hot air balloons. Hot air balloons have a big balloon filled with hot air and a basket for people to ride in. The hot air makes the balloon rise into the sky. Hot air balloons are great for enjoying a peaceful and scenic